You're watching a special presentation of Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet.
Hi, folks. Welcome to Ring of Honor on HDNet. I'm Mike Hogwood along with Dave Prazak. It is great to have you with us for this very unique wrestling series. Dave, it's called Ring of Honor because there is a code of honor in this wrestling series.
Yes, there's a focus on athleticism and sportsmanship. The wrestlers here in ROH are required to shake hands before and after each contest.
Each week in our show, we're going to have a main event. Today, it's Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs. Boy, am I really looking forward to this one.
And Jimmy Jacobs is a man that likes to march to the beat of his own drummer. He sets his own rules, whereas Tyler Black, he's just got a world of potential as an athlete.
All right, let's get things going with our first match on our very first show. Jerry Lynn going up against Delirious.
From the Edge of Sanity, weighing 189 pounds, Delirious!
Delirious entering the ring. Dave, you've heard that language for a long time. Have you figured it out yet?
No, I don't think anyone can understand what Delirious says, Hog. I did pick out maybe just the word HDNet during the midst of that interview.
And he has got a tough opponent tonight, a veteran who has made a great comeback. And a lot of folks expect great things from Jerry Lynn.
Tonight, my opponent is a little off-center. Well, I'm a 20-year veteran, and you're going to see how off-center I can be. My name is Jerry Lynn.
His opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 217 pounds, Jerry Lynn!
Dave, did you notice how cool and calm Jerry Lynn was when he was talking to us about what he wants to do tonight? This guy has, I think, a broader vision. He wants a title.
Oh, without a doubt, Jerry Lynn would love to wear the World Championship belt currently held by Nigel McGuinness.
We often talk about Delirious, the start of any match. Watch this. Here's the handshake. Now watch Delirious at the opening bell. Maybe this is where he got his name, huh?
Losing his mind. Something about that opening bell set something off in his head. And it is Delirious coming up with a side headlock on the veteran Jerry Lynn.
Boy, and that hurt Jerry Lynn right off the bat. You know what's amazing to me about Jerry Lynn? 20 years wrestling, still in great shape, great condition, and he's still got great moves as we see there.
And he has control of the contest too, Hog. Setting him up in the bow and arrow. This is going to take a lot out of the back of the masked man.
Here's a near fall. Delirious up and Lynn right back at it.
It's a good show of the timing of Jerry Lynn. Delirious went to sweep the legs and Jerry was able to avoid it. This time it's the shoulder tackle from Lynn. Going for the head scissors, and he does take Delirious off his feet.
I've been impressed with Delirious early in this match, but here comes Jerry Lynn. I think he realizes he's got to raise his level up a notch. Near fall. Delirious gets the shoulder up.
Jerry Lynn wants to prove that he is worthy of the ROH World Championship. getting another opportunity to take on the Dukes.
Listen to the crowd in this arena. Let's go, Jerry. They love him here. They're so glad he is with Ring of Honor, and so are we.
Delirious able to catch Lynn on his shoulders.
Oh my, that hurt Jerry Lynn.
A senton right across the back.
And another near fall. Jerry Lynn just does escape, got his shoulder up.
Once again, these fans trying to give him that encouragement he needs as Delirious applies the submission hold, brings it down to the mat.
Jerry Lynn has seen this before.
He's run the roads of professional wrestling through several different organizations, and his career has been reinvigorated since coming here to ROH.
Look at his face, and that breeds a little bit of trouble.
Trying to work free. Delirious with the running clotheslines now, off the ropes.
2 in a row on those clotheslines. Oh, and what a great counter move here by Jerry Lynn.
Able to get the backslide, but only a near fall. And Jerry Lynn, known for the cradle pile driver, as you know, Hog. No doubt looking to soften up Delirious to cinch in that hold. But right now, he's got him upside down.
And this will mess his equilibrium up in a big way. Is that the finish for Jerry Lynn? No. Almost. Let's look at that again. Almost a fall there.
Almost like an inverted version of the Gory Special with a bit of an airplane spin thrown in. Did a lot of damage to Delirious. Ultimately, it was not enough to put the mask man away.
Close though. I mean, really close. And Delirious now realizes what he is up against in Jerry Lynn, but here he comes. Panic attack on the way from Delirious. Could this be it? Is this the finish right here?
Delirious, we're going to take a chance. Going for shadows over hell off the top rope.
Oh, and Jerry Lynn just does escape it. What a great move.
He saw it coming. That's the ring awareness of a veteran like Jerry Lynn.
Now Jerry Lynn's going to go to work right here.
Looked like he was going for the TKO right there, but Delirious countered into a sunset flip.
A near fall. Just didn't get it.
Delirious on top. Lynn gets that shoulder up.
Both of these wrestlers have had momentum in this match, but right now it appears Jerry Lynn is hurt.
Oh, it is.
He is not feeling good on the mat right now.
Delirious is the man on his feet. Lynn pulling himself back up.
Oh, his fist to the head got to hurt too.
The top rope Hurricane Rana from Jerry Lynn. And the TKO.
Another near fall. Jerry Lynn wanted that one. Dave, he wanted the call there, just didn't get it.
It was so close, Hog. It could just be the cradle pile driver that would earn Jerry Lynn the victory in this match, and that could be what he's going for right there, but Delirious felt it. Drove him into the corner to block.
I know Jerry Lynn is a veteran, but Delirious has been impressive at times in this match as well.
He's been here in Ring of Honor for several years now.
Here it is, the signature cradle pile driver. That's it! Jerry Lynn has won this match. What a great performance by the 20-year veteran, Jerry Lynn. And what a start here in Ring of Honor, huh, Dave?
Jerry Lynn is focused on one thing, and that is the ROH World title held by Nigel McGuinness.
Well, it was a great match by a tremendous wrestler. Let's take a look at some of the action that we saw in this match with Delirious and Jerry Lynn. Here's the finishing move right here.
A boot to the midsection, and Jerry Lynn hoists up Delirious, cradles the leg, and drops him right on his head with the cradle pile driver. And that was it.
Right now, let's head backstage to the third member of our broadcast team.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Kyle Durden, and thank you for allowing us into your home. Right now, I'd like to bring in Tyler Black, the fastest rising star in Ring of Honor, who actually finds himself in a very interesting position. You're competing with many of the people that you grew up watching. One of those people is Jimmy Jacobs, a man you befriended. And recently, he physically assaulted you, turning his back on you. Tonight, you have the chance for vengeance and the first ever main event of ROH Wrestling on HDNet. Your thoughts?
Revenge. That's an interesting concept, huh, Kyle? Because it's kind of like a double-edged sword. On one hand, it's going to be really sweet to drive my fist into Jimmy Jacobs' face. But on the other hand, it takes its toll. Because exacting that revenge, seeking out that revenge, that damages me mentally, physically, and emotionally. Because it takes a lot for me to get down to Jimmy Jacobs' level. And Jimmy, you want to talk about our revolution, what we brought to Ring of Honor together. Yeah, you are responsible for bringing me into this company, but our revolution, it was never about changing people. It wasn't about dictation. It was about changing your own lives and setting an example. We were supposed to be hope. And now it's all fallen apart and you turned your back on me. And here I am in the first main event seeking my revenge. And you said it's my first shot, Kyle. Well, Jimmy, after I kick your head off your shoulders, I'm hoping it's my last.
The first ever main event here on ROH TV, a personal matter. Thank you very much. Let's go back to you, gentlemen.
All right, Kyle, thanks a lot. The main event, Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs, but straight ahead, it's Kenny King and Sami Callihan.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the new whore, Sami Callihan. And where I come from, it's Halloween 365 days a year. My trick is anything I have up my sleeve, and my treat is a winning debut for Ring of Honor on HDNet.
Following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first from the last house on the left, weighing 201 pounds, Sami Callihan.
Sami Callihan, as you can see, a lot of intensity. Can't wait to see him in the ring. Now let's meet his opponent tonight.
Yeah. Finally, the kid is back where he belongs, in the national spotlight. Ring of Honor, HDNet, I'd like to thank you for bringing Kenny King back where he belongs, to the top. It don't matter who you put in front of me, big, small, skinny, fat, I'ma lay him all flat. Courtesy of the pretty boy Pitbull himself. Holla at me.
Listen, we hot. Gotta get the fire blow. We hot. Watch how the mic explode. We hot. Melt down both the poles.
His opponent from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing 235 pounds, Kenny King.
Well, we got the cockiness of Kenny King, Dave, along with the intensity of Sami Callihan. I think it has to make this for a great match.
Well, I call it confidence in Kenny King. He's one heck of an athlete, has great leaping ability and strength in combination. Should be an excellent contest.
It's confidence only if you can back it up, the cockiness.
And I believe that Kenny King certainly can. Looking to follow the code of honor right there. Handshake before the match begins.
Kenny King, I'll give you that. He is a great athlete. And we will see it certainly in this match.
And a little bit different than Kenny King, Sami Callihan is more of just a brawler. He has the scientific knowledge of professional wrestling as well.
Yeah, but the intensity and the energy of Sami Callihan has carried him a long way in this sport.
Kenny King got that Japanese arm drag, was able to hip right back up, but
hey, in this sport, with the excellence of the wrestlers in Ring of Honor, you take a moment to pan to the crowd, and that's one count there. Like Kenny King did, you're going to get yourself in trouble, Dave. No way about it.
can't give your opponent an opening. That's exactly right, Hog. And right now it is Callahan controlling the head of Kenny King.
Oh, and King outside the ring.
Landed on his feet right there after snapping the neck of Sami Callahan.
How do you like that?
He just snapped his neck in a little bit different way. This time with the clothesline.
Only able to get one count. Ooh, that's kind of hurt. Callahan is hurt a little bit. King, definitely the aggressor right here.
Yeah, he had that boot right in his face.
Okay.
Oh, this is dangerous, Kenny. That is dangerous. After you make a great move like that, you got to follow it up. He didn't do it.
Yeah, as you said, gave his opponent that little bit of an opening to fire away on King. But he's back in command of the contest.
That hold is broken.
Lance him with the body slam. And watch the agility here of Kenny King with the springboard leg drop.
Springboard right off the rope. Leg drops. Got him in big trouble. 2 count. Near fall.
Right here just looking to take away the energy of Sami Callahan.
One thing I'll say about Kenny King. He's got a smile on his face. He is definitely having some fun. That's a chin lock right there. And you see some of his fans. They know that move.
Callahan firing away at the midsection of King. Kicking away at the shoulder. Sami on top.
Yeah, a boot to the face will get you out of about anything one a day.
That's very true.
Or a boot to the head.
And a huge spinebuster there from Kenny King. Hooks the leg tight.
Oh, that was a near fall. Kenny King thought he had it. Here's the replay.
Kenny King with the enziguri to the back of the head of Sami Callahan. Wasted no time in delivering the spinebuster.
That spine buster hurts, and there's a shot to the spine right there as if it wasn't causing Sami Callahan enough pain already.
And once again, he gave him that opening. Inverted atomic drop right there. Elevates King.
Now Callahan shows he's still got a little something left, but it might be a little as both these wrestlers are in a bit of trouble. Look at Callahan. Can he get up?
The punishment taking its toll on both athletes. A double count administered by referee Todd Sinclair.
6!
The new horror, Sami Callahan back on his feet first.
Did you notice how quick the smile went off Kenny King's face over the last couple of minutes of this match?
Oh, he's just realizing how tough Callahan is.
Both of these fighters are about out of gas here.
Nice combination from Sami Callahan with the chin breaker and the sliding clothesline.
That sliding clothesline almost did it for Sami Callahan.
And right here, Hog, he's got him in his trademark submission hold, the Koji clutch. This could put Kenny King away right here.
Come on, Kenny! Kenny, come on!
That Koji clutch has not only wiped
Kenny,
the smile off Kenny King's face, it could very well be the match. This is tough to get out of.
Hey, ropes! 1, 2!
Luckily for Kenny King, he was able to make it to the ropes, and Callahan had to release the hold.
Boy, is he upset about it.
This is getting himself fired up, and these fans in attendance as well.
Callahan looks like he's still got something left.
Delivers that forearm in the corner.
What a great spin away by Kenny King. Calculated move. Oh, that hurt. That hurt Sami Callahan. Is Kenny King ready here for his finish? Here it comes. The coronation. Kenny King. That's going to be it. Kenny King. He's cocky. He's arrogant. But tonight, he's back in top.
Kenny King!
Well, he's a great athlete. and he showed it. Sami Callihan gave a valiant effort, but that coronation just too much. And here comes that smile again on the face of Kenny King. All right, let's take a look at this one more time, Dave.
Kenny King hoists Sami Callihan up on his shoulders and dumps him right on his head with the coronation. At that point, it was over, Mike.
Well, Kenny King, the winner here. Let's head backstage one more time. Here's Kyle Durden.
Kyle Durden here, the man to my side, Jimmy Jacobs, a man who started a movement that you referred to as the Age of the Fall, a man who brought in his friend, Tyler Black, and when everything started to go south, that's the same man you seem to have turned on. Now you're shaking your head in disagreement. What's your take on this?
See, I brought in Tyler Black a year and a half ago into Ring of Honor to help me carry out a movement. We had a plan to take all the power here in Ring of Honor and use it to spread my message in the Age of the Fall. Now, somewhere along the line, Tyler Black decided to change those plans. Tyler Black thought that instead of fighting against the masses like we promised each other we'd do, he decided he'd fight for the masses. Instead of doing what was right, he does what's easy now. Well, Tyler Black is physically a great wrestler, but I'll throw you a bone just to pick you dry. Because tonight, on the first main event on Ring of Honor on HDNet, despite what Tyler thinks and despite what the fans want, I'm going to break him. Tyler, you always say, the war is waiting, the war is waiting. The war is no longer waiting. The war is now. The war is here.
Jimmy Jacobs painting his own image of the events that occurred. Back to you guys.
All right, Kyle, we can't wait. Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs. It's our main event tonight. It's coming up, but straight ahead, it's Brent Albright taking on Addicted to Love, Rhett Titus. Don't want to miss it here on HDNet.
ROHWrestling.com is your source for official Ring of Honor DVDs, t-shirts, tickets for upcoming live events, and more. Get the latest events and pay-per-views on DVD, or purchase classic ROH action featuring the stars of past and present. At ROHWrestling.com, you can get breaking news, video content, and information on where you can see Ring of Honor in your area. ROHWrestling.com is your one-stop destination for all your merchandise needs. Visit ROHWrestling.com today.
Welcome back. Before we get to our next match, we'd like to give you a little history of Ring of Honor.
On February 23, 2002, a phoenix rose from the ashes of a barren wrestling landscape. A band of warriors, armed with only their boots, their tights, and an undying fighting spirit, came together in a small yet sweltering venue in South Philadelphia to create something special, to change the face of their sport. Through broken bones, torn tendons, and buckets of blood, sweat, and tears, Ring of Honor's wrestlers have gone on to set the standard, to raise the bar of pro wrestling to heights that nothing less than excellence can match, and no amount of money can replicate. The legendary stars of wrestling's past have responded, gracing the ring with their approval and participation. The champions of wrestling's future earned their keep by making their name on ROH's stage. And the best professional wrestlers from around the world come to Ring of Honor to stake their claim of being a true champion, representing all that fans and athletes alike hold dear. This is Ring of Honor.
We're ready for our next match. Brent Albright and Addicted to Love, Rhett Titus.
Brother, take a look at these shoulders the size of boulders. I got thighs that hypnotize. I'm addicted to love, Rhett Titus, baby, and the thrust is a must.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 15-minute time limit. Introducing first, from the Temple of Lust on Long Beach Island, New Jersey, weighing 203 pounds, Addicted to Love, Rhett Titus.
I think, as you can see, Rhett Titus, when it comes to the ladies, pretty confident. But we'll see about it in the ring, huh?
She seems pretty interested in Rhett Titus, the tag team partner of Kenny King. And they share many of the same traits.
Hated by men, loved by women.
Some women, anyway.
I'm not so sure about that. But he's got a tough opponent tonight in Brent Albright out of Tulsa, Oklahoma. Let's take a moment to meet him.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Brent Albright, and I'm bringing an intensity to Ring of Honor like you've never seen. When you step in the ring with me, you've got two choices. You can either get out or tap out.
His opponent from Tulsa, Oklahoma, weighing 246 pounds, Brent Albright.
I really like the quiet confidence of Brent Albright. Dave, as you assess this match before it starts, who would you say has the edge here?
I would definitely give the edge due to experience and that calmness that you just mentioned to Brent Albright. He is a submission technician. He's a no-nonsense professional wrestler.
Sometimes I think Rhett Titus worries more about the ladies in the crowd than he does what's going on in the ring. And right away, oh my goodness.
It is good to be confident in what you do, but you do have to back it up. We saw his tag team partner Kenny King back it up and win his match earlier on tonight. Can Rhett do the same thing?
Got him down on the mat with the elbow dropping there. The foot right to the gut. The thrust is the must. What is that?
Suplex blocked, but oh, he's got him up in the delayed vertical suplex. All of the blood is rushing into the head of Rhett Titus here.
That'll mess your equilibrium up in a big way. And that hurts the back of Rhett Titus.
These fans getting behind Brent Albright right now.
Boy, fist right to the face. Look at the face, would you, of Brent Albright? This is one determined wrestler, and he wants to dispose of Rhett Titus. But Titus, a foot to the face.
Into the backbreaker right across the knee. He took just a little bit too much time before doing whatever he had in mind, and Albright capitalized.
Near fall, Brent Albright.
Trying to use his power here. He's got Rhett Titus up, letting him think about it just a little bit. Drives him down with the Splash Mountain.
Well, that Splash Mountain stunned Titus for a moment. Can he get up? Yes.
Foot on the rope.
It was ring positioning that mattered right there for Rhett Titus.
Got that foot up on the rope. Let's watch this replay.
Right across his neck. But he's back on his feet.
That knocked him flat out of the ring.
Clothesline over the top, and
the clothesline has stunned Rhett Titus. And Brent over the ropes. Good thing there's that mat there.
Wipes him out with the plancha. Needs to bring the action back inside if Brent wants to put him away, though.
He's going to throw him back inside on the mat. Brent Albright definitely in charge right now. Here our referee, tell him stay away from the eyes.
Come on.
My goodness, Albright, and he hit not on the mat, but on that hard concrete. That really had to hurt.
1, 2, 2.
Albright able to break free.
I got this.
Near fall. Oh, look at the strut of Rhett Titus to this crowd. Albright still stunned from when he hit the concrete going outside the ropes.
The key right here is for Rhett Titus to stay on the man and keep him in a weakened position as our referee Paul Turner checks on Brent's condition.
Brent was firmly in control of the match. Now, Another gear is kicking in for Brent Albright. And again, there's that shot to the eye. The referee warning Rhett Titus about it.
It's the great equalizer, going to the eyes, taking away the vision of your opponent.
1, 2, 2.
Near fall.
Two on,
Albright
Rhett, shoulder
just
up.
does get that shoulder up, and look at that. He is really hurting the eye. The shot to the eye has really affected Brent Albright.
Big knee drop right there from Rhett Titus.
Two.
He gets 2.
But the question is, how much longer can Brent Albright hang in there?
He's a tough individual. We've seen it on so many occasions.
Come on, off there.
Another warning from the referee about going to the eyes. Brand's trying to give Brent Albright the encouragement to fight back to his feet.
Oh, that's just bad. That was just bad.
It's the humiliation tactics of addicted to love, Rhett Titus.
I don't care what it was bad. Uncalled.
Trying to take what little energy might be left in the body of Brent Albright away with the rear chinlock.
Chinlock. Definitely an effect on Albright. Can he break loose? Yes!
He's getting that burst of adrenaline here.
Renewed energy. Oh my goodness. The face of Brent Albright is taking a beating here.
But he connected with that leg lariat right there. Let's see if he can maintain this advantage he has. A series of running clotheslines from Albright. And Rhett ran right into that drop kick out of the corner.
Foot was on the rope. But that running drop kick had an effect now on Titus.
Launches him overhead with the exploder suplex.
Come on, Brent, off the hair.
Albright is on a mission here to pull home the victory. He said, when you get in the ring with him, you can either get out or tap out. He's talking about his submission finisher, the crowbar.
Here the referee tell Brent to watch out on the hair. So the Red Titus got a lot of.
1, 2, 2.
Near fall, and you saw Brent Albright just get that shoulder up. Titus wanted that call.
Getting a little frustrated is Rhett Titus.
Brent Albright's done a great job coming back. Oh, my! Slams him down. That hurt Rhett Titus again. Here comes the half Nelson suplex. And now, the crowbar! There it is. That is so painful. By submission, Brent Albright has won this match over Rhett Titus. Titus, Dave, is in a lot of pain down on the mat. That crowbar, oh, it's deadly.
It does a lot of damage, and he forced his opponent on this given night to tap out, Brent Albright.
Take a look at it again. The half Nelson suplex into the crowbar. Too much for Rhett Titus.
It's a deadly combination of maneuvers in succession. On occasion, Albright will pin opponents after hitting that half Nelson suplex, but tonight he decided to go after the arm, wrench up on it, crowbar, and Rhett had no choice but to tap out.
And I think some of the antics of Rhett Titus came back to bite him just a little bit. And Brent Albright, cool and confident, did what he was supposed to do. Well, our main event is still ahead. It is Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs. Dave, they have a long history together and apart.
And this is what really drove Tyler Black and Jimmy Jacobs, the age of the fall, apart from one another. We're looking at footage from the Rising Above pay-per-view, the I Quit matchup between Austin Aries and Jimmy Jacobs. They had a plan where Tyler Black would throw in the towel so Jimmy Jacobs would not have to say, I quit on the microphone. But Lacey, Jimmy Jacobs' former love interest, took the towel out of his hands. He couldn't even throw it in if he wanted to. But it was Jimmy Jacobs putting the bad mouth on Tyler Black, causing him to basically walk away from Jimmy Jacobs in Chicago. But here in New York City at the Hammerstein Ballroom, it was Austin Aries defeating Tyler Black in a #1 contenders matchup. Afterward, Jimmy Jacobs with the low blow on his former partner, former stablemate, They held the World Tag Team Championship together, and this really drove the nail between Jacobs and Black. But in slides Austin Aries. He still has an issue with Jimmy Jacobs, chair in hand, threatening him and inadvertently saving Tyler Black. That's what we thought, until Aries cracked Tyler over the head with a chair as well. And though the hatred remains between Aries and Jacobs, they have the common enemy of Tyler Black as they just delivered the punishment in New York City. And Jimmy Jacobs, towel in hand, the towel that Tyler wouldn't throw in that I Quit match. This brings us to tonight and the main event.
And I can't wait, Dave. Tyler Black, Jimmy Jacobs. As we said, it's kind of sad what's really happened to these two guys who were such great teammates at one time. And here's the tale of the tape. Obviously, Jimmy Jacobs, the more experienced wrestler.
More experienced, but Tyler Black has the strength and the weight advantage going into this contest.
The following contest is your main event. It is scheduled for one fall with television time remaining. Introducing first, weighing 172 pounds, he is representing the age of the fall, Jimmy Jacobs.
Tell you what, Dave, Jacobs looks really ready tonight. I don't wonder if there might be too much emotion going into this event.
I don't think you can ever have too much emotion, Hog. A lot on the line between these two men.
Well, Jacobs, of course, a veteran, knows what to do. And his opponent, his former teammate.
His opponent from Davenport, Iowa, weighing 222 pounds, Tyler Black.
Tyler Black. Boy, you talk about intensity. He looks ready to go. And it's no secret who this crowd here is for tonight.
Oh, they love Tyler Black. He's another man, much like Jerry Lynn, that the Ring of Honor faithful would love to one day see wearing the ROH World Championship.
I didn't see a handshake, did you?
I don't think there's going to be a following of the Code of Honor in this one, Mike. Although the referee asked for it, no handshake, we have the opening bell.
And the crowd already at the opening bell chanting Tyler Black, Tyler Black.
A vicious collar and elbow tie up, neither man with an advantage. Tyler just muscling Jacobs down on the mat.
Well, as you said in that tail of the tape, Tyler with a little bit of a weight advantage.
This time Jimmy Jacobs running away on the back.
The thing I love about Tyler Black, I've never seen him quit. He's got a great attitude. Even when he's hurt, even when he's down, he has had amazing ability to bounce back. And here, he's really going after Jacobs, knocks him out of the ring.
Talk about ability to bounce back. Jacobs just bounced off the floor, Hog. And now he's pulling Tyler to the floor himself.
This brawl might go anywhere in this arena.
I don't think the ring can contain the hatred between these two men. And Jacobs is going after a chair.
Not one chair, Dave, but two. What's going on here?
Oh, those chairs are not legal during the course of a Ring of Honor wrestling match. Hurling them in the ring. Jacobs could be just trying to get into his head.
Look at him pointing at his head, playing mind games with his former partner here. And you add in the mental aspect to the physical aspect. And Jimmy Jacobs says, I've got the advantage with both of those.
Yeah, he may be battling that size advantage that Tyler Black has, but Jacobs likes to call himself the thinking man's wrestler.
Slams him into the corner. A blow to the face, and Jacobs definitely has the edge early.
Using all parts of the ring to his advantage, choking him across the top rope.
Look at that agility on the part of Tyler Black. Don't tell me he's not a great athlete. He is.
able to take Jimmy Jacobs off his feet. Tyler with momentum on his side.
And the boot on the neck. Plane doesn't feel good. Oh, look at the face. Jimmy Jacobs. Oh, that hurt.
That did even more damage. Tyler with the cover. Only 2.
Near fall. Tyler Black's done some damage to Jimmy Jacobs.
He's checking his mouth to make sure he still has all of his teeth.
Did you see the boot to the head?
It was brutal, Hog. Hard into the buckle goes Jacobs. To the second rope. Good thinking there from Tyler with the inverted atomic drop.
Here come the fists and the boot.
Referee trying to get some distance between the two as Jimmy is in the corner.
What do we got going on here?
Head scissors by Jacobs sends Tyler face first into the second turnbuckle. Puts Jacobs back in command of the matchup. This time to the midsection.
I don't know if you've ever been stomped in the midsection, but it doesn't feel good.
It does a whole lot of damage, that is for sure. And now Jacobs looking for a little elevation from the ring ropes. Blows a kiss to the fans in attendance. Drives down with the forearm.
Near fall, only a count of 2. Now the crowd trying to give Tyler Black some energy here, and he needs it. There's the chin locker.
Tyler Black, Tyler!
And some of his devoted fans who are here watching.
Just as he worked his way back to a standing position, Jacobs took control once again.
Blowing on that fist. Oh, that hurt.
Just measuring him for those shots in the corner. And the elbow as well.
And now signaling to the crowd. And the crowd right now has no use at all for Jimmy Jacobs.
Tyler Black certainly does. Backdrop. A burst of energy here from Tyler. Lance Jacobs with the body slam. He could be thinking about the Phoenix Splash off the top rope.
Climbs up to the top, but Jacobs gonna push him off.
And right into the steel barricade went Tyler Black. He is in pain on the floor, Mike.
That has got to hurt. He was on the top rope, getting ready for one of his signature moves when Jimmy Jacobs reached up and knocked him into that barrier. And Black hurt as Jacobs dove off the ring apron, but as you see when he did that, I think he hurt his knee. That's what happens when you start wrestling outside the ring, Dave.
That's why they're called high-risk maneuvers, high risk and high reward. Put your own body on the line. And now he has a chair set up. What does Jimmy Jacobs have in mind?
Well, he wants Tyler Black to sit in it. And he's going to get pummeled, and the referee now is going to have to step in.
And we do have a 20 count out on the floor here in Ring of Honor matches. Referee trying to tell him to bring it inside the ring, and that's what he did.
Jimmy Jacobs obviously displaying his hatred right now for Tyler Black. Black grabbing hold of that rope.
He's not letting that hatred dictate the pace of the matchup, though. As you saw right there, he did more damage to the midsection of Tyler Black. Now driving the shoulder into that same body part.
And he's giving his face a workout, too.
That as well. With all that momentum, just drove the shoulder into the abdominal region of Tyler Black in the corner. Connects with the drop kick to the neck.
Jimmy Jacobs wanted that. He wanted it, Dave.
Todd Sinclair indicating only 2. So once again, you hear this crowd getting behind Tyler Black.
Right now, I think it's the crowd that's really keeping Tyler Black going. As you can see, he is just hanging on, and I mean that literally.
Gets the knees up to block, though, as Jacobs came charging. And right across the throat, a choke from Jimmy Jacobs, taking full advantage of the referee's 5 count, breaking at a count of about 4.5.
And you heard the referee say, stop choking him.
Jimmy Jacobs doesn't follow rules very well. Part of the Age of the Falls movement is not listening to the rules, making them for yourself. He's now closed fists on Tyler Black.
Tyler Black trying to summon some energy from somewhere to get back into this match.
He has him in position in the corner. Jacobs likes to do repeated double stomps to the midsection. Even more damage done to the abdominal area of Tyler Black. Jacobs is focused tonight.
I'll say is, and you gotta wonder, what does Tyler Black have left in this match?
He has that determination, not only to pull out the victories, but to gain some revenge against his former stablemate.
And I think it is that revenge factor that just gave him a burst of energy.
Breaks free and fires away once again on the head of Jimmy Jacobs. Jacobs sent in, and look at the strength of Tyler Black. Just military pressing him overhead. Firing himself up in the corner.
Oh, and a great run.
Big Beal out of the corner by Tyler, and look, Jacobs is almost begging for mercy. Then over to the apron goes Black. He connects with the enziguri to the back of the head. The springboard lariat.
And now it's Jacobs. Oh, how close that came. Let's look at it again, Dave.
Tremendous balance from Tyler Black required. The springboard off the top rope and connect with the clothesline. Going for the K-Brada. Jacobs moved, but he landed on his feet, standing shooting star. Not enough to put him away.
Yeah, but look at Jimmy Jacobs. Does he have anything left?
Could be thinking about that Phoenix Splash. Looking to take another chance.
Nothing that time. Great effort by Jacobs.
Connects with the spear. But only 2. That maneuver right there from Jimmy Jacobs has put away several opponents in the past here in ROH. But Tyler Black had enough to kick out.
Both of these fighters, Dave, have expended so much energy in this match. Look at Jimmy Jacobs. You know he's absolutely worn out, trying to summon some strength from somewhere. The same story for Tyler Black. There, the shot to the head.
Jacobs struggling to stay on his feet.
Well, just threw him out of the ring.
He grabbed hold of the tights of Tyler Black and used that momentum to take the action to the floor. See what Jimmy Jacobs has in mind.
I think Tyler Black's using this as a moment to maybe catch his breath. We'll see. No! Oh, my. Is that into a chair? Yes.
Even
that
more
really hurt Tyler Black.
A lot of damage done right there. Jacobs didn't give him any time to catch his breath out on the floor.
Throws him back up into the ring. Another near fall, just 2. Hey, look at Jimmy Jacobs. He says, I'm sure that was 3. I'm sure that was 3. This needs to be over, and it needs to be over now.
And once again, back to the illegal choke goes Jacobs. trying to maintain the advantage here. He's known for a top rope senton. Could be what he has in mind.
Is that what we're going to see right here, you think?
Perhaps. Can Tyler get back to his feet, though, and move out of the way?
Oh, great job. Tyler Black got his knees up. That hurt Jimmy Jacobs.
He's going for God's last gift. Whoa, but what a counter.
That's the end time. The famous move by Jimmy Jacobs. Black's trying to break it by slamming him into the buckle there. Not working.
Yeah, Jimmy won't let go, and Tyler Black is starting to fade. The end time cinched in by Jimmy Jacobs.
The end time called that because it is exactly that, the end time. Oh, looks prepared for a super kick. Oh, he's got him! He's got him! No! Spins out of it! Count of two! And now back the end time again. Tyler Black is in big trouble. I mean big trouble right here. He can't breathe in this hold.
He's got it in the center of the ring, nowhere near the ropes. Tyler Black is fading.
Oh, the referee's gonna lift the arm one time. He's gonna lift it 2 times. If he lifts it 3 times, it's absolutely over. 3 times and, oh, what's this? Tyler Black spins out of it. 1, 2, 3, it's over. It is done. Tyler Black has beat Jimmy Jacobs.
Black.
What emotion in this event tonight. And what a great bout we saw.
And what a counter to the end time. Tyler Black, it's all about positioning. He wound up on top and got Jimmy Jacobs.
What a great night and what a great debut of Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet.
Coming up on Ring of Honor, ROH World Champion Nigel McGuinness makes his HDNet debut as he takes to the ring to square off against Jay Briscoe. All that and more next time on Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet. You've been watching a special presentation of Ring of Honor Wrestling on HDNet. Ring of Honor returns to pay-per-view on Friday, April 17th with Cage Collision. This event is highlighted by a brutal 10-man steel cage war featuring Brent Albright and Roderick Strong versus Sweet and Sour Incorporated, while El Generico challenges Nigel McGuinness for the ROH World title. Cage Collision can be seen on DirecTV, In Demand, Dish Network in the U.S., Viewer's Choice, and Bell Express View in Canada. For more information, visit ROHWrestling.com.